Whether you're concerned about climate breakdown, the sixth mass extinction of species, polluted rivers and seas, industrial agriculture that's disastrous for wildlife, nature disconnection, the right to roam responsibly, the lack of bees in your garden, swifts and bats swirling overhead on warm summer evenings, or any other issue to do with our fragile blue planet, I think you'd be very hard pressed to argue that the government or either of the two biggest political parties are taking any of this as seriously and as urgently as it needs to be done. But this enormous, joyful, peaceful march today in London is demonstrating that lots of us do care. And if enough of us care, and if we shout about its importance, and if we get involved, then perhaps we can be the first generation ever to leave the planet in a better place than we found it. It's a tough ask though, because we're certainly not going that way at the moment. It's time to restore nature now. Because if your priorities in the coming election are about economics and money, which of course is totally fine if life is tough, then all of this still needs to be fixed for an affluent future. And if your priority is about the health of our nation, then all this is linked to that too. And if you worry about education, our younger generation's futures, then you absolutely need to prioritise the planet's future too. Maybe you're anxious about migration levels. Well, the coming mass global migrations caused by global climate breakdown are going to be a far, far bigger problem than can be solved by a couple of EasyJet flights to Rwanda. And in fact, I'd argue that whatever your priority is for the coming election, it all sits within a framework of restoring nature. Because let's not forget, we're living on a fragile blue marble, and if that's broken, then nothing else is going to work. And that's why I've come along today.